It is a very interesting story behind the development of this instrument. It is so happened that one day a doctor on his way to the dispensary showed two children playing with a long hollow log of wood. One child was sitting on one end of the log and whispering, while the other child on other and was listening. Stethoscope. A doctor using a stethoscope. He keen to find out, inquired about what they were up to. They told the doctor that they could hear even the faintest of sound coming from the other end of the hollow lung. The thanked for them, and on reaching the clinic examined a patent by making a tube out of papers by rolling it. He put one end of it on his patent's chest. He could clearly hear the heartbeats. जब ये चेस्ट पे रखा जाता है तो कॉक करता है एंड उससे पता हार्ट बीट्स का पता पड़ता है एंड अदर साउंड्स क्रिएटेड इन हिज पैटर्न्स और इनहेल्ड अंदर के जो साउंड होता है वो यहाँ पे डॉक्टर सुनते हैं. दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन लीड टू द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द सेंटोस्फेयर. टुडे दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट इज यूज्ड बाय एवरी डॉक्टर इन द वर्ल्ड. The microscope. A microscope is an instrument that magnifies very small object so that they can be seen clearly. There is a interesting story behind the inventions of the Microsoft. Microsoft की एक interesting story है जिसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं. It all began about 400 years ago in a small spectacles shop in a town in Holland. हॉलैंड में ये शॉप पे 400 years ago देखा था. It was a shop run by father of and son. शॉप पे फादर एंड सन थे. It happened by chance that while taking two customers, the father placed two different eye glasses behind one another. He was shocked to see the magnification of Leah, which appeared as a big as lamp. He developed a toy called a flaglass. This new toy become very popular among the children all over Europe's. Microsoft in these days lived a famous scientist in Italy named Galileo. When he learned about the flat glass, he immediately remarked to it to be a great invention. He too made flag glass, but named into the Microsoft. He wrote, "Now I can see a fly as big as a lamb. I can now say they have hair and nails too. It is with these nails that they walk upside down along a ceiling. Gradually these microbes improved and become more and more powerful. Once scientists placed a drop of water and studies it carefully. He was very surprised to see that a single drop of water contained hundreds of germs. Scientists then studies these germs and identified them to cases various disease. It then become possible to find medicines that could cure disease by killing these germs. Today doctors examine the blood or urine of a patient under a microscope to see the germs. This helps them find out the disease that the patient is suffering from. Thus, man gradually invented many such as instrument. Today, the electron microscope microscope can magnify up to 1,000 times. These instruments and machines of today are much more powerful and complex. They help doctors and diagnose, digest, and cure them with ease. X-ray. In the field of medicines, the X-ray has played a very major role. मेडिसिन्स में सबसे ज़्यादा जो मेन रोल है जो एक्सरे का है. दिस मशीन्स हेल्प्स डॉक्टर टू फाइंड आउट द कंडीशन ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग इनसाइड आवर बॉडीज. हमारी बॉडी के अंदर क्या चल रहा है उसको फाइंड आउट करवाते हैं. एंड एक्सरे कैन ईजीली डिटेक्ट टू क्रैक्स एंड फ्रैक्चर्स इन आवर बोन्स. लुक एट हियर, एक्सरे मशीन इस तरीके के होते हैं. एंड यहाँ पे भी आप देख सकते हो MRI मशीन्स जिसमें पूरी बॉडी स्कैन होती है. द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्कैनर्स अवेलेबल आर अल्ट्रासाउंड, CAT and MRI. With the help of these machines, doctors can see image of bones and internal organs and find out the disease which pattern is suffering from. New method of treatment. The scientists have also discovered many new methods for the treatment of disease. Let's discuss them. Discovery of new medicines. The discovery of antibiotic was an important milestone in the development of medical medicines. In 1928, Alexander Fleming discovered a drug called penicillin, which could prevent the growth of bacteria. He used the drug to cure many types of bacterial infections. New developments in surgery, sometimes to treat a defective organ in the body. It is necessary to cut open the body and operate to the organs. This is known as a surgery. A few years ago, one could not imagine to take up a major operations. This was because it would be very painful. Thanks to Dr. James Simpson, who made chloroform from when inhaled in a small quantity, it renders this person unconscious. This makes it easy for the doctors to perform operations. Look at here, operations. Now new technique have been developed to operate open some of the complex organs of the body, like a brain, heart, lungs, kidneys. It's the surgeons remove or replace damaged organs. Transplanting of organs is major operations. Preventions of disease. You must have been often heard and that prevention is always better than cure. अगर किसी भी बीमारी को हमें अगर हैंडल करना है तो क्योर करके केयर करके ही कर सकते हैं. दिस मीन्स दैट वी मस्ट टेक अ मेजर टू प्रिवेंट डिजीज फ्रॉम हैपनिंग एट ऑल. प्रिवेंशन ऑफ डिजीज हैड लीड millions of people being lived, but something had to be done in order to prevent this disease. Let's read on एंड फाइंड आउट. वैक्सीनेशन एक सबसे बेस्ट आइडिया है, ट्रीटमेंट है किसी भी रोग के लिए लड़ने के लिए. वैक्सीनेशन प्रिवेंट डिजीज फ्रॉम the acquiring. If a person vaccinated agents and disease, her or his body develops the ability to fight the germs that causes the disease. Vaccines which act against several diseases such as tuberculosis, cholera and tetanus are available today. The first vaccine to be discovered was agent the disease some smallpox. It was observed by an English doctor, Edward Jenner. when he was a medical student. He overheaded the conversations between the doctor and the milkmaid. The milkmaid reminded that since she already had cowpox, she could not catch smallpox. Cowpox is the disease much similar to smallpox but is much milder and takes a short period to be cured. This disturbed him and he kept trying to relate the two together. He got the chance of his life. One day, a milkmaid named Sarah names had an attack of cowpox. He saw that she had stores on her body. A pus like a fluid oozed out from them. He collected it and injected it in a boy named Pepper. For a few days, Edward observed Pepper nervously. Pepper was now suffering from cowpox. The recovery took only a few days and he became normal. जल्दी रिकवरी हो जाती है, नॉर्मल्स हो जाते हैं कुछ ही दिनों में. बट जेनर वांटेड टू confirm that the people would no more be infected by smallpox. It was a great risk and Pip could lose his life, but Jenner, after great hesitations, injected. For a few days, Edward observed Pip nervously. Pip was now suffering from cowpox. The recovery took only a few days and he became normal, but Jenner wanted to confirm that the people would no more be infected by smallpox. It was a great risk and Pip could lose his life, but Jenner, after great hesitations, ejected the germs of smallpox into Pip and his gamble paid off. Nothing at all happened to Pip. This result thrilled Jenner that once a person suffered from cowpox, he would no longer be infected by smallpox. Look at here. यहाँ पे हैं ये रहे डॉक्टर एडवर्ड जेनर्स. And apart from smallpox, vaccines from many other diseases like cholera, tuberculosis, tetanus, yellow fevers, polio, plague, thyroid, it's have also been successfully developed and administered. Social reality. Social realities क्या है? One of the most digest today in AIDS caused by various king of germ known as HIV.